I interrupted you very briefly. You know, Chidi, it was who had said that, look, he just hopes that we put the requisite attention on key ministries, and he himself singled out work. Say, look, what can we really do in this country without roads, you know, passable roads?
Nothing.
People have been moaning the fact of that. But now that we're saving all this money, I suppose there's a way in which you can link those 2 points.
Yes, I'm telling you that with what we have said last month, I want to believe, the Tinubu that I know, with what he did in Lagos, we increase it times 3 times 4 with times, possibly. Now, when we do this, we'll be able to pay, you know, our debts in good time, and we'll have enough to at least use for developmental infrastructure. So when this is done, at least people will not be able to be looking around and say, is government doing anything? You know, we have a lot of breakdown of infrastructure in universities on road especially, transportation and all that. It should go into that. Let somebody who is competent, somebody who is, you know, capable, let him man all this ministry for effective delivery.
Tied to the aspect of good road infrastructure is the need to develop our waterways. And I think that this government wants to look in that direction. Of course, having gotten the experience of Lagos, the state of aquatic splendor, he wants to rejig such around the country. We have robust waterways that will be very supplementary alternatives to the road infrastructure. And the rail line system. Look, there's no country in the world that can claim to develop without functional rail system. So this government, I believe, want to look deeply into rail infrastructure, look into waterways infrastructure, and then make sure that the road infrastructure complements the mobility, domestic, internal mobility of the country.
Mr. Basharon in Iyanakwaja, good morning, and thank you for calling in.
Morning, Yori Folari. Thank God that I'm getting through to you for the past 10 years. I'll not go to court again. I'll be planning to go to court to sue you.
Thank you, God. Thank you very much for that.
For being part of you.
All right, then.
The argument is this. The list is very, very okay. Sincerely speaking, everybody should be happy. Like my other younger brother said there, that the military returns. Mr. George has actually explained it. The military return comes when you stop, like a footballer. When you stop playing again, when you want to start up again, the military return can come in. But somebody is continuously on the field cannot do military return. The best team that we can get, this is what I get, is a mixture of experienced people and young and newcomers. And then, if you look at the list now so far, the oldest person in that list, in the cabinet now, is Serufai, which is 63. If Obi can be Nigeria follow a bit as a young, it's a youth. It means that this cabinet of all youths. Sincerely speaking, we should be happy with the country that we are getting there. But all we are expecting is the balanced list. It must be submitted so that people don't mock us about it.
Indeed.
And that point I want to lay is this, that the president should attach the list with their portfolio. You know Nigerians. Where you want to change cabinet, some people go to court. I call distractions.
I hope you are not getting lawyers.
Me, after all, the Senate approve, they must reapprove.
All
so
right.
let him approve his thing. You know where everybody will play their different roles.
All right, then. Well,
the first caller after 10 years of watching you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your persistence, you know, and we're so happy that you got through. I wish we had known that, and so we'd have been able to do something about it, but it was no doubt happenstance. Again, Mr. Basharon, he's sort of indicative of the mood of Nigerians regarding this list. There's still more to be done. There are 11 other states, and there are questions. I think SSS also, the security service, secret service, they come into this because they must
do security check.
They must do security checks, and I imagine that we would have lost. I don't know. The security check will have to be before sending to the National
Before sending to the National Assembly.
Absolutely.
If you are not, if you are found wanting, your name will not go. So they do a lot. They go to all the places you have worked. They get a report on each of them. You know, their character, everything.
In addition to what they themselves have been observing.
You know, done. I think majorly we have to still commend the president for the list because the recycling of vote politicians that I mentioned the other time was very minimal. Only 4 of them so to say. You understand? I think it's
And then
highly
sort of-
commendable.
and then-
I think Dele Alake is the oldest, 66. So Erufai is 63. Umai is 60. This guy from Ondo State, Bumi Ojo, is 41. And we have 43, Musama.
So you're looking at between 38 and 66.
Yeah.
So it's still very fair.
So when you
know,
look
we
at
have 55 and so on and so
It's a-
forth. It's highly commendable. The guy from Niger is 57. You know, so at least the list is fantastic.
So from the point of view of the age dispersal, a fantastic effort.
And of course, you know, as much as like somebody rightly observed, or observed in his own idea, is that we have over 200 million people. Everybody with his own idea, his own nuances, and his own idiosyncrasies. For those who want to support, they will tell you this list is fantastic. For those who want to oppose, they will tell you, oh, this list is not good. They will always find something that they will say is not good. For those who want to be in between, who want to be impartial, they will tell you, this is a good list, then let us watch and see how it will go. Anyhow you look at it, generally speaking, it is a good list. The ones that are remaining to come, we hope it will follow the same trajectory of goodness. It has to. And above all, let us all, because this is collective effort of everybody. My preaching is that we have to all, as Nigerians, ensure that we hold this country better than where it is today. The whole world is looking up to us, and we cannot afford to fail.
Happily, we don't have any issue with what is this matter called federal character or anything like that. It's a remote. It's
No, it has been taken care of.
it has been taken care of
By the
by the
Constitution.
Constitution.
And then respected by the executive.
Yes, but
Indeed.
don't let us forget also, the next list to come may not necessarily be 11. Because, you know, places like Kano may have up to 2 ministerial nominees. So we may see get more than 11. It is not static.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Lagos may also not get 1.
Oh, yes.
You
Oh, yes.
understand?
Since we already have the president of Katsina,
Exactly.
and I think one other place already have got
And
that.
they
So
say it's going to be a large cabinet,
It's-
so
it is.
let's expect
Even though we've been
more than
we've been
11.
having conversations on reducing the side of governance, but there are also
it's not possible
political.
in Nigeria like
Yes, there are political considerations. People have worked. People have to be.
Yes.
Thank you for the word you provided.
Must be
this
taken
morning.
along.
Recognized.
Yes,
Recognized. People need to be recognized for their efforts. Okay. Just your final thoughts. I just have about a minute left. Okay. Let me decay and come back here.
Yes.
A bullet point.
No, my final thought is, I say again, to whom much is given, much is expected. Let the ministers know that the poor must breathe. Mr. President has said so. Let them know that they are not appointed to go and enjoy.
Okay.
They are nominated, appointed, to be screened and confirmed to go and work so that the poor will enjoy the fruit of the land.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Fred.
I will also to his line,
Yes.
like the president has said that the poor must breathe, the president also should look at the welfare of the people and ensure that the economy is rejigged and make to be effective so that, because we are importing economy, let the dollar crash down. If the dollar didn't go down, the price of petroleum can keep on going down. We are not finding it funny, but it's doing well so far, so good.
That's also a convenient place
Yes,
to leave
yes.
it.
We
Thank
have to
you.
pray for the president and the country.
Thank you very much,
Yes.
Mr. Kabir Akingbolu, and also to you, Mr. Fred Nzeako.
Many thanks.
Thank you both, gentlemen.
It's a pleasure.
That-